One of the pending questions left for the Chicago Sky was what's going to happen with Chennedy Carter, who really had a breakout season for the Sky last year. Well, we know a little bit of it. The Chicago Sky do not extend a qualifying offer to Chennedy Carter. We'll talk about the implications of that and more right after this.
Welcome to Chicago Sky Central, and here's your host.
What's going on, Sky fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Sky Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Sky related. Me and SteveO in the building, myself, SteveO, myself, Haize. And I'm not going to lie to y'all, I'm a little bit caught off guard by this. This is one of the decisions that, to me, even if you do plan on letting Chennedy Carter go, it doesn't make sense after the season that she's had. But me and Steve are going to talk a little bit about it. So qualifying offers went out tonight. When it came down to it, and the Chicago Sky give qualifying offers to Dana Evans, Michaela Onyenwere, and Nicolina Milik. As I work through my mental block there, but they do not extend a qualifying offer to Chennedy Carter. This is really surprising when you look at how Dana Evans really didn't fit in to what that team did last year. The other, Nicolina, wasn't even on the team at the end of last season. Actually, we don't even know if she's coming over. Chennedy Carter had a breakout season last year, SteveO. And even if the Sky are willing to part ways with her, you would think extending a qualifying offer to her to make her a restricted free agent. So that way, even if a team wanted to sign her, you can do a sign and trade to get something back. This at least points towards the Sky are willing to lose Chennedy Carter for nothing. How you feeling, SteveO?
I'm pissed. That's how I'm feeling. Because it's just, I didn't want to believe it because, no, fuck that. I knew it because this ownership just irritates me and it always shoots itself in the foot. And ain't no way you going to come off this last year and she ain't the first person. You got fucking Dana Evans down. Like, do we not? I don't know if y'all paying attention to what she's doing in China. Shorty damn near averaging 35 a game.
Yeah.
What is we fucking? Why we done lost every single Raw superstar because of shit like this? We lost Sylvia Fowles because of this. We lost Elena Deladon because of this. Jeff, I don't know what and I don't know what the fuck you doing. This is easily a top 5 guard in the league, top 3, honestly. At this point, you just keep shooting yourself in the foot. I don't know what plan you got at stake, but I don't get it. I don't get it. This is fucking malpractice. Like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, this to me makes no sense at all. None, no sense. I mean, they can still restrict. I don't remember where the exact deadline is, but they do still have some time. But I would say this, this does make it look like, because I'll tell you what, with the season that Chennedy Carter had last year in the W, the season that she's having over in China, if the Sky don't have that ability to match any offer, I just don't know what they're doing. Now, maybe the Sky plan to give her a max offer. That's the one thing that I can look at and say,
yeah.
They plan to give her a max contract offer. Cool. All right. Take this episode, ball it up, throw it away. But to put yourself in this situation to where you can lose somebody that's so talented for nothing, it raises a lot of questions. Now, they have 7 more days. There's still 7 more days before she becomes an unrestricted free agent. So they have another week. And for those that don't know, I realize I didn't do a good job. So becoming a restricted free agent, it basically gives you a exclusive negotiating rights to a degree. If that player then goes out, you can sign and trade them. Eventually, they can negotiate with other teams, but you have the right to match that offer. Now, with a no qualifying offer being extended yet, it leaves if they don't extend it by January 20th, she's an unrestricted free agent, and any team can come and make her an offer.
I'm not even allowing that to happen. That's my thing. Like, yeah, I get it that you can do the max, but like max ain't not doing tomorrow, right now. It shouldn't take us 6-7 days to do it. She's ain't no arguable. She's the best player on this team.
Yeah.
And to see that you basically got her for nothing, I don't get it. Like you came up. She was off the radar, and you scooped up a diamond in the rough, and you about to hand that diamond straight to another mother. Jeff, you do this shit. I don't know what the fuck to say. I can't call the dogs off. Dogs already on your ass because we still pissed about how you did things this season, and dude, you ain't. I don't get it. Like, even if you trying to do this max contract, at the end of the day, that's not even something you play with or let doubt keep in the mind of your star player. You just don't do shit like that. You don't. That's not how you handle business.
Yeah, this is mad questionable. I would think that she would be the first one. If anybody that I thought they would take until if they're going to extend and go ahead and extend the qualifying offers, the one that I thought may be on the fence would have been Dana Evans. I don't know if I would have expected this to be Chennedy Carter, and that's what's
Hell
questionable
no.
about this. Yeah,
Nobody would have thought it would have been Kennedy.
yeah.
People outside is probably confused at this right now. I don't got nothing else to say. I don't know what to tell you. Like it just proves to point that this is another organization what is not to be take serious. It shows you why people keep leaving.
I mean, one thing about this that I could say, this is a Chicago pro sports team type of move.
Yep.
That's just what this feels like, man. It's really unfortunate, man. And like I said, maybe I'm not gonna go to the worst automatically and act like the worst is guaranteed. It very well could end up turning out that the Sky signed her to a max contract. They could extend her qualifying offer in a couple of days. All that's options. But if Chennedy Carter goes to the unrestricted free agent market on January, they have until January 20th. It's January 21st. She'll become an unrestricted free agent. If that happens, everybody in this organization deserves to be smacked.
Smacked and fired.
Yeah. So
I'm sorry. As much as we love Dana ain't do shit to get no qualifying nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. And I struggle to think this too, SteveO. And I'm getting ahead here, and I can admit that I'm getting ahead. But even if the Sky do plan in the draft to take a shooting guard, which Sonia Citron could be that, right?
She ain't Kennedy.
She's not, and I agree. I'm not saying she's Kennedy, but I'm saying even if that's what they are planning on doing, to me, it still makes no sense not to at least extend it. Like, why lose a player for nothing when you can maintain some flexibility to get something back?
It just proves to what we've been saying the whole time when it comes to Jeff. We don't know Jeff.
Yeah.
We don't know his track record. We don't know what he likes or dislikes to do. We don't know his tendencies. It's just like it just seemed as of now, as 2 years in dealing with Jeff Pagliocci, he's reactive. That's the best thing. This just seems very reactive. I don't know if, like, you hearing the little thing that she might be a problem in the court. I don't give a damn. She cold.
That's what I'm saying. And you sometimes you gotta put business, feelings, but business before feelings. Yeah, like, yeah. And I get it. And I see somebody in the comments that are like, well, there was reported that she was trouble in life. I'm not saying that if the Sky let her go, there aren't reasons to make sense. I'm talking about from a pure business and negotiating standpoint.
Yeah,
it makes no sense to allow her to become a free agent
and lose her for just nothing.
When you have the ability to make her a restricted free agent and then get something back if a team does want her. Otherwise, go ahead.
And it was just like how this comment just said. It's just like these what this move like. You can't be this dumb.
Exactly.
You gotta have something up your sleeve, or you gotta have a plan, because this is a very not smart in all facets. It's just not smart. It's not smart for the team, and it's not smart business wise.
Yeah, this would be like going to buy a Tesla, but you got a Porsche, and you decide to just, instead of trading it in or even selling it, you just decide to leave the keys in the car on the side of the road and tell somebody to come pick that motherfucker up.
Yep. Simple.
I don't know, man.
I'm usually we got more to say. I can't get. I'm trying to get in this man mind frame of thinking. I don't get it. I'm lost. She better begin signing tomorrow. I know that.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Because like this, she's your leading scorer. Like,
And then the motherfuckers that can make the difference is going to be out of reach come draft day.
that's true.
So the people that can be game changers like a Kennedy, you don't even have the avenue to go get. And then it comes down that Satu ain't looking at us, so that's gone. So like, if you just plan on bringing Jewel Lloyd and then keeping the same team we just ran back, you ain't do shit. You did not do anything. That's the same fucking team.
Yeah, man. I don't know, bro. I don't. This is one, and like I said, like you just said, I wish I could have a lot more thoughtful analysis when it comes down to that. But this to me just does not make any sense at all. I can't make sense of this. And I mean, and for what it's worth, you can't make sense out of nonsense, but like you got to think that Jeff Pagliocci got to be a little bit smart, right?
I will hope so. Or we just gotta, or our owners is just as dumb as we thought they was. That's some White Sox shit if I ever seen it.
I don't even know if the White Sox would be this stupid, bro. They at least traded people.
Right, we got something for Chris Sales.
Exactly.
Like we got something for a Kopech and them. Like, dude, like I said, I don't mean to get on Dana because I love Dana, but you offered it every guard or that you offered it to them. You offered to a motherfucker we don't even know. Ain't play a game with any of our players. You offered it to them, not your leading scorer. That's like coming to see, yeah, Melo, we ain't. We know you were restricted fee. Yeah, we ain't getting you nothing. We ain't gonna do it. Iman Shumpert got it.
I don't know, bro. This whole handling of Chennedy Carter has just been, honestly, since the season ended, everything around this has really just not made sense from a business standpoint, much less a basketball standpoint. Just none of it has. And I really hope, like, while I love the hiring of Tyler Marsh, I love how he's filling out his staff. I love the fact that we got 2 picks in the first round. I like all of this, but it's just the Chennedy Carter, you said it was a diamond in the rough. You got Chennedy Carter, and not many people expected her to have the season that she had. She blossomed in your team. You got rid of Teresa Weatherspoon, and I don't know if maybe that's a precursor to all this. I have no idea, bro, but this is just, it is what it is.
Blasphemous.
Yeah. King, no, you're right. They still have until January 20th to still extend their offer. And that's why we're saying that this could very well turn. They could extend their offer. Hell, they could extend their offer by the end of the night. They could extend their one anytime over the next 7 days, and then that will make sense. But as it stands right now, the fact that they extended offers to just about every other restricted free agent they had but Kennedy, that's what makes this more. It'd be different if it was just one. You wouldn't be getting this video. Instead, we'd be just talking about the player that they did extend a qualifying offer to. But the fact that they extended a qualifying offer to every restricted free agent that they had, even one hasn't even played in the league yet, but Kennedy hasn't gotten one, mad questionable is all I can say.
Like I said, it ain't good because that's the type of shit that offends players.
Yeah,
because I would be offended. You gonna get Dana, this motherfucker, over me? Did you see what I did when I came into the start lineup? Like, yeah.
We'll see, y'all. We shall see. Now, I guess before we go, we also talk about the Satu thing, since that was our last video. So the Sky are not willing to part with what it would take to get Satu. Do you think that's the right decision or not, brother?
No, they're just proving that they some hoes. This organization some hoes. What the fuck you mean you ain't willing to go get one of the best fucking options out there? Like, you ain't serious. I don't take you serious if you're not willing. If you have the things to do to go get the player, you can go get it. We need it. It's clear that we need it. We wasn't in the playoffs. We wasn't almost finna win the championship. We didn't make it. So therefore, you should be doing everything possible to give this new coach and this new staff and everybody else, after you just tore everything the fuck down, you should be trying to get it better. So hell yeah, I think it's a fucking big mistake. You ain't trying to win. It shows me you're not serious about trying to win. I don't care if you think she going somewhere else or not. It's your job to sway them.
Yeah. Well, see, I agree with this comment here. I don't trust Jeff P. I'm sorry he fired Spoon after a year. Then he doesn't offer Kennedy. I've lost hope for him. I mean, I can't blame you on that. Like, I mean, he has time to renew it, but as of right now, I can't blame you for having that feeling because he's shown us nothing else. But I mean, like I said, getting Tyler Marsh is a good get. Make no mistake about it. But it's everything that we've done is just like, what are we doing? I can't see the full vision yet. And we're still far way out before the season starts. We still got to get through the draft. We got to get through free agency. But as everything stands right now, I don't see the vision that Jeff Pagliosha has. And maybe I see it in a couple of weeks.
And that vision is in the middle of some murky waters.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Oh, man. Any last thoughts, Steve, before we get up out of here, man?
I don't know what we did to deserve all our organizations to be owned and controlled by idiots.
Your guess is as good as mine, brother.
Who sold they soul? Tell me.
Yeah.
We'll
see, man. But thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys are following us at Chicago Sky Pod. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns. ChicagoSkyCentral@gmail.com. Lastly, if you guys want to leave a text message and or voicemail for the mailbag, 773-270-2799. We're the #1 spot for everything Chicago Sky related, and we'll see you guys on the hey, we'll be back Friday. We got actual basketball to talk about Friday with Unrivaled, so make sure you guys stay in tune with us for that. Exactly. Love you guys.